will make a way where there seems to be no way. In the middle of nowhere, I lift my head and look to the sky. I pray. I know that He gives me an ear and lends me a hand. I will never die. I know that He would never lie. I can't deny Jesus is my guide, my comfort in all times. And trouble may come my way. Enemies will try and put me away. The devil is lurking, waiting for a chance, but
I've been set free from poverty.
Yeah. DGB.
I've been set free from poverty.
And your boy Moondiwa.
I've been set free from poverty.
DGB. Oh yeah.
I've been set free from poverty.
GTB.
I've been set free from poverty.
I'm living good, future looking good, because I got
set free from poverty.
Life young with it on fire, something no she die up.
Set free from poverty.
The Lord is my shepherd and I so no one everything that I want. No deep person do that, no deep person do that.
Set free from poverty.
Life young with it on fire, something no she die up. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money.
Let's roll over, the game is not over. In his fire cover seated in a Range Rover, not roller coaster. I'm passing through in my Land Cruiser. They're looking at me like that's all Leon Schuster. Cruising in my Mercedes, passing through Nelson Mandela Square until the devil grow with this action is not fair. Wearing a diamond proof, underwater fireproof. Living in this mansion, always been my passion. Putting on these first close like King Man got to my headlight. It's night time for the haters, so they got to put on the headlight. In this land of milk and honey, bee and leg and nothing. This Jesus peace is the only chain on me. I've been set free from poverty.
I'm living good, future looking good, because I got
set free from poverty.
Life young with it on fire, something no she die up.
Set free from poverty.
The Lord is my shepherd and I so no one everything that I want. No deep person do that, no deep person do that.
Set free from poverty.
Life young with it on fire, something no she die up. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money.
Majagwa sina dega takutraga sina mataya. First class ndimudeo utoka life ili haya. Hata ndiwa wakapenga ndiye Yesu chimbogaya. Njotu mbiri unanyadega ini zangu zure kufaya. Life in Jesus Christ we bold and cold, we pay the price. Take the life of glitter glam and yes Jesus paid the price. I call the King of Kings. Dara remadara Jumbo wangu eu Shaddai Mara no pasle mahara Wani repa bili visa Mwana mchejar pa mukaga Utoku look life in koka shanja Siya imwazane daga I'm living a life in a meaning in which kamari ishi spaka Yangu life in testimony Yatende utakani maka
I've been set free from poverty.
I'm living good, future looking good, because I
I've been
got
set free from poverty.
life young with it on fire, something don't you die up.
I've been set
Fire.
free from poverty.
The Lord is my shepherd and I so no one everything that I want. No deep person do that, no deep person do
Set
that.
free from poverty.
Life young with it on fire, something don't you die up. Fire. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money.
I've been set free from poverty.
I'm getting Jesus money. Jesus money. Jesus
I've
money.
been set free from poverty.
Jesus money.
Hello everybody, I welcome you once again on another segment on the Drive to Success with myself, Kit Tanaka. If you're new to this show, I'm pretty sure you're asking yourself, what is Drive to Success? Drive to Success, it's a show where we get to interact with aspiring entrepreneurs, business owners, motivational speakers, and the youth, where we get to talk about success and teach each other on how to become successful in life. So today we are joined by our guest, where we are going to talk about drive to success. So I introduce you to our guest, Mr. Tennyson T. Chimiso, who is a young aspiring entrepreneur and a motivational speaker. I welcome you, Mr. Tennyson, to our show.
Thank you so much. It's such an honor, Mr. Keith, to be hosted by such greatness.
It's also a great honor to have you here, Mr. Tennyson. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know you, so we might start or you may start by telling us your name and where you're from.
Well, I'm so humbled. My name is Tennyson Chimiso. I'm a young ordinary man with extraordinary determination. Right now, I'm based in Mpumalanga Witbank. I'm staying in Cliffontein at house number 62, Van Rysbeck.
Okay, sir. So I wanted to ask you, what do you do for a living, or do you own a business or an organization?
Well, as a young ordinary man with extraordinary determination, I'm a young aspiring entrepreneur, CEO and founder of TC Investments. TC Investments is a company that deals with property, property development, management, and construction. And I'm not only focusing in entrepreneurship, I'm also a motivational speaker, a founder of an organization called Lifestyle Incubated Seed, a youth movement.
It's a great thing, it's a great thing. It seems like you have a lot of things happening in your life. Okay, so my next question is, what actually pushed you to start these organizations? Because as a young man, I understand you have a lot of goals and dreams. What actually motivated you to start these organizations?
Well, that's a good question, Mr. Keith. Firstly, allow me to say that what motivated me is the way I grew up. I matured at a young age. I'm a young man who grew up with a single parent, my father, and my father is my hero. So the life that I grew up with in the ghetto that I grew up in the ghetto, by the way. So that life, it made me to push and say, no, I can go into the world and be a voice to other young people and try by all means to engage them in a better lifestyle. Getting to the gist of what exactly motivated me to be in the industry of motivating other young people. You see, when I was growing up, life was so hard. We could hardly get things that we all wanted as young people who are growing up. There are some other things that you wish that, oh no, I wish to have this, and with a single parent, a father, for the matter, where I could not adapt with the situation, with the life that I was living with my father. So it made me to go out there and start looking for jobs, start applying and starting talking to people who had in our area where we grew up, people have their small farms where they plant crops and stuff. We would go and ask them, can I just weed for your farm? Can I just do this in your farm so that you give me a little money so that I can help with myself? So that life, it taught me, it groomed me to a point whereby I said, no, something has to happen, something has to change. There are people who are needed in our lives right now that need to address other young people not to give up because of the life that they are living. So this life, that's what it taught me. Because if you check other people, if they grew up in such a life, they will end up doing drugs, they will end up doing bad things because they see no hope. But if there are people who can rise and stand and get together and say that, no, guys, you cannot give up on this because of the life that you're living. There is a quote that I like that says, if you grow up from a poor family, then you have to create a rich family. So which means that the life that you grew up with, it doesn't have to give you a choice. It doesn't make you go and say that, no, because I grew up in a poor life. So that life, it made me to stand up and say, no, I want to make a difference in my family, and I want to make a difference in the world by inspiring and motivating other young people.
That's actually an interesting story that you've just told me right now. And I'm glad that you never gave up on what you want, and now you're at the beginning of building that empire that you want to build. So the other question that I'll go on to is actually, where do you see yourself, let's say maybe in the next 5 years or 10 years? Where do you see your organizations at by that time?
Well, 5 years to come. Wow, I love that question. Firstly, allow me to say, in the next 5 years to come as an entrepreneur, I want to see myself as one of the well-known young world entrepreneurs in the industry of property. I want to be an icon in the industry of property. And talking about the organization Lifestyle Incubated Seed, in the next 5 years, as you have asked, I want to see the organization, because I want to put I, because I, it says it belongs to me. So I want to say we, because we are moving as a team. So as Lifestyle Incubator Seed, we want to inspire and impact the young people and make sure that we engage them to their full potential. So in the next 5 years, we must make sure that our mission, our vision has been fulfilled. We have impacted wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in the incubator of the young people in the whole world. So we want to bring them and make them work according to what they are passionate about. Make them discover their purpose and groom them and make them engage in a better lifestyle, a lifestyle of Christ. So I think with the way you asked me, that's all I can say that we are looking at in the next 5 years, and I see myself there.
I'm actually glad to hear what you just said, and it's actually a great vision, which is actually, I think it's going to help a lot of youth out there. So now we're getting into business, in today's business, since you're going to share with us about Drive to Success and a little motivation that you're going to give us. So I will give you the platform now so that you can share with us about Drive to Success.
Drive to success, as you have just said, how I love the topic, because on its own, it speaks a lot. So firstly, allow me to try and explain, or let me say expurgate my eloquent, so that it cannot go and settle in people's mindset, and they will be so confused. When we look at the word drive, on its own, it says a lot. When we are talking about driving, we're talking about moving. I don't want to go deeper as the word is said in the dictionary, but I want to try and put my own understanding on the word called drive. When we are talking about driving, we're talking about moving forward. We're talking about accelerating. So when you are driving, you are going forward, you're going towards something. And then it's going to bring us to a word called to success. Which means that when you are driving something, let's say you are driving a car, you're driving a car going somewhere. You're driving a car going to a certain destination. But for the meantime here, we're not talking about driving a car. We're talking about you personally driving yourself. Because nobody will ever come and drive you to your success. You need to gear up yourself and get ready. You need to prepare yourself. But that doesn't come only when you just sit down and say, I'm ready to drive myself to success. You sit down, you look at yourself, you check the oil filters, you check the water, you check the fuel level, you check everything. If you're personal, you are the car, you check if you are ready to take yourself to success. So before you start your journey to success, you need to make sure that everything is ready, everything is settled, and all the things that you will be checking, they must come here in your mindset. Remember, everything starts in the mindset. Whenever you want to drive yourself to success, you start by thinking correctly. What is to think correctly? When we are talking about thinking correctly, I know many people who are watching us live right now, they can ask their team, what is to think correctly? Thinking correctly is to think positively. Thinking correctly is to think success. Is to think things that you want to achieve, not only to be negative all the time. No. So when you are thinking correctly, you are thinking positive. That only can assure you that you are driving yourself to success. They say that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. There is a hidden quote that is there. that says a journey of 1,000 miles to a wrong direction, driving yourself to a wrong destination. So you need to know where you are driving to. Whether you take a step or you don't take a step. But the moment that you take a step, you must know where you are going by thinking correctly. Let me go to the word success. What is success? What do you think when you hear the word success? Success is achieving something that you have been waiting for a long time, or maybe that you have been chasing. It can be a business, it can be education, it can be anything that you want to achieve. It's called success. Success has laws that you need to master personally. Success is a certain process that you need to take as a person. As a person, there are things that you need to understand about success. So this is what I want to share with the young people out there. Allow me to give you the laws of success, the P's that start with the P, that are going to lead you to be successful. The first one is purpose. You need to know your purpose. The second one is passion. What are you passionate about? As a young person out there in the world, you need to have a passion for you to be successful. The third one is perseverance. From perseverance, I want to take you to perception. So with these P's that I've given you, if you follow them and use them, they will lead you to success. They will drive you to success. So you need to master them. So with the laws of success, with those ones, they can definitely drive you. But the other thing that you need to understand is the process. You need to master the process and the outcome. Whenever you want to be successful in life, understand what you are going to get after. That will lead you to drive in a right way. That's why you see, whenever you want to go somewhere, let's say you want to go to Pretoria, you're coming from Mpumalanga, we have a navigation. You know where you are going, you know your destination, and that destination will show you the right way. You take N4, you take N12, it will lead you straight. So if you understand the outcome of what you want to get, of what you want to achieve, you will know how to go by the process, and that will lead you to your success. Everything it doesn't come outside there. It comes within you. It's within you. And it has to start in the mindset. It has to start as a thought. Remember, what you think is what you create. Which means that if you don't think, a lot will happen. So you have to think so that you can create. If you think, somebody else will think for you. That's why it is said, if you fail to plan, failure will plan for you. So you need to plan. You need to strategize the way to your success. So with this, allow me to say, that's all I have. I'm giving back the time to you, Mr. Ken.
Okay, thank you. I'm so honored that you came to visit us and share your views about success. And I also learned something, especially the laws of peace. That's something that was new to me, something that I didn't know, and it's something that's actually going to also push me as a person. And I think for the viewers that are watching, that's something that's also going to push them. They're not just going to just watch and not do anything, but from now on, I think they now have a vision and they have a way, as what you said, a navigator. And I would say maybe you were the navigator. You've now navigated that person that was lost, and now they're going to know where they're going. I'm glad that you came here, and I hope that things are going to work well for you in terms of your organizations and what you want to achieve in life. You've heard it from the man himself. He has shared a very powerful message, and I hope it's going to have a great impact in each and everyone that is watching. And let's hope that you're going to use the laws of peace. So let's meet once again here on the Drive to Success every Friday. You can also follow us on our social media pages, which are Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It Inspire Me, Raise Them Africa. Thank you.
God will make a way where there seems to be no way. In the middle of nowhere, I lift my head and look to the sky. I pray. I know that He gives me an ear and lends me a hand. I will never die. I know that He would never lie. I can't deny Jesus is my guide, my comfort in all times, and trouble may come my way. Enemies will try and put me away. The devil is lurking, waiting for a chance, but
I've been set free from poverty.
Yeah. GGB.
I've been set free from poverty.
And your boy Moondiwa.
I've been set free from poverty.
GGB. Oh yeah.
I've been set free from poverty.
GTB.
I've been set free from poverty.
I'm living good, future looking good, because I got
Set free from poverty.
life young with it on fire. Something don't you die,
Set free from poverty.
the Lord is my shepherd and I so no one everything that I want. No deep person do that, no deep person do
Set
that.
free from poverty.
Life young with it on fire. Something don't you die, fire. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money.
Let's roll over, the game is not over. In his fire couple seated in a Range Rover, not roller coaster. I'm passing through in my Land Cruiser. They're looking at me like that's all Leon Schuster. Cruising in my Mercedes, passing through Nelson Mandela Square until the devil grow weary with this action. It's not fair. Wearing a diamond proof, underwater fire proof. Living in this mansion, always been my passion. Putting on these close like Damon got to my headlight. It's night time for the haters, so they got to put on the headlight. In this land of milk and honey, we ain't lacking nothing. This Jesus peace is the only chain on me. I've been set free from poverty.
I'm living good, future looking good, because I
I've
got
been set free from poverty.
life young with it on fire. Something don't you die,
I've been set free from poverty.
the Lord is my shepherd and I so no one everything that I want. No deep person do that, no deep person do
Set
that.
free from poverty.
Life young with it on fire. Something don't you die, fire. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money.
Majagwa sina data, tafuta sina mataya. First class ndimudeo, talk of life ili haya. Hata ndiwa wakapenga, ndiye Yesu chimbogaya. Njotu mbiri unanyadega, ini zangu zire kufaya. Life in Jesus Christ, we bold and cold, he paid the price. Take the life of glitter, glam, and yes, Jesus paid the price. I call the King of Kings. Dara madara Jumbo wangu eu Shaddai Mara no pas le mahara Wani repa bili visa Mwana mchecher pa mukaga Utoku look life in koka shanja Siya imbazane daga I'm living a life in a meaning In nochka mari ishi spaka Yangu life in testimony Yatende uta wakani maka
I've been set free from poverty.
I'm living good, future looking good, because I
I've been
got
set free from poverty.
life young with it on fire. Something don't you die,
I've been set
fire.
free from poverty.
The Lord is my shepherd and I so no one everything that I want. No deep person do that, no deep person do
I've been set
that.
free from poverty.
Life young with it on fire. Something don't you die, fire. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money. I'm getting Jesus money.
I've been set free from poverty.
I'm getting Jesus money. Jesus money. Jesus
I've
money.
been set free from poverty.
Jesus money.
Inspire me at Trace Them Africa. Building lives. Serving serving the communities, building responsible citizens.